Just because you can take pictures of someone in public and post them online, should you? One family says if it's of vulnerable people like their sister, it shouldn't be allowed. This is Alicia Newman in 2017, about a year before she died. She was in Windsor, living in and out of homelessness, struggling with her mental health and drug addiction. But that's not how her family wants her remembered.
At the end of the day, my sister would give you the shirt off her back. She was the nicest person.
After a serious car accident, Devin says his sister was introduced to drugs. She fell into addiction and had bipolar disorder. At 37 years old, she died from drug-related health issues. A year later, her family says they saw photos of her online.
It's really hard because my sister didn't look like that at all.
It felt really violating seeing her in a really vulnerable state, which would be around close to the time where she was, begging for help and begging to get clean, and someone showcasing her in her, really not fantastic time of her life is really heartbreaking.
They asked the photographer, Donnie Johnston, to remove the photos, but say they've been ignored and blocked. Johnston has continued to repost the photos of Alicia. He didn't want to comment to CBC News, but has previously said on his Instagram, "I don't claim to be anything but a photographer. I will never take down any photo for any reason ever." End of story. He often posts pictures of people living on the streets, some more explicit than others. The family agreed for CBC News to share the photos of Alicia with hopes that by speaking out, they take back control of her story, but also that this conversation leads to more protections. Experts say Canadian law hasn't kept pace with technology.
I think that some legal reform, some greater protection for people's dignity and control over their images or the images of loved ones is really needed.
And one photography expert says that the ease of being able to take photos and share them online these days means everyone needs to consider the ethics, especially when it comes to people who are living on the streets.
For you and I, or anybody who lives in a house, yes, when I'm in public, somebody has the right to take a photo of me, but I have the option to retreat to privacy. For homeless and underhoused people, they don't have that option. That is their home.
And she says raising awareness shouldn't come at the cost of someone's privacy, dignity, or emotional well-being.
We don't want to have to go through this every couple of years because it brings up some really bad memories for us. And I know my sister would not want to be remembered like that at all.